Hi there, this is the Blue Moon trap, and it's the first in a series of about 5 or 6 traps in the Milner-Barry gambit of the French defence advanced variation. It's called the Blue Moon trap because at the time of collecting the material, James Milner and Gareth Barry both played for Manchester City Football Club, whose signature tune is Blue Moon. After e4, e6 the French, d4 and d5, white goes for the advanced variation with e5. Black plays c5, attacking the base of white's pawn chain on d4. c3 strengthens the chain, knight c6 more pressure, and knight f3 more defense. Queen b6, and we've seen this position before in the poison chalice trap, where white plays bishop d3, and black dare not try and win the pawn on d4. If black takes and white takes, the reason black dare not take, we'll just cover it again here, is if knight takes, queen takes, bishop b5 check picks up the black queen. So black plays bishop d7, and that means black wants that pawn on d4. Now white can try this move, castles, which was an idea developed by the English player Stuart Milner Barry, a gambit where d4 is offered. And if black takes it now, takes, knight takes and queen takes, white first develops knight c3, and black goes for another pawn, queen takes on e5, so 2 pawns up, but white gets considerable counterplay. Rook e1 first. The rook's commanding the e-file and hitting the queen. In forthcoming videos, we'll look at various options. Now we're checking out queen d6. Well, queen d6 allows white to play knight b5, hitting the queen. And after bishop takes b5, bishop takes b5 check. The king sidesteps to d8. White's move now is logical, bishop e3. It stops the rook on a8 to get in the game because the pawn on a7 will be loose. So black tries knight to a7, knight to e7, and this allows rook c1, eyeing up that c5 square. So knight comes, wants to exchange the minor pieces, but bishop c5 hitting the queen. Queen f4 is met by g3 hitting the queen again. Now the queen backs off to g5, but now white has a splendid win. Can you see it? It's the move. Queen takes d5 check. Well, if pawn takes queen on d5, not rook e8, because that will allow king to c7. First, a lovely in-between move. Bishop b6 check, and after a takes b6, rook e8 is a delightful mate. After the move queen d5, black would be losing with any type of variation. If knight drops back to d6, well, just white can win the queen. And if bishop d6, queen takes b7 is also winning for white. So this has been the Blue Moon trap in the Milner-Barry gambit of the French defence advanced variation. We'll have another 4 or 5 or 6 videos in this gambit. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.